Hey there, this is Sandra Edmond, Queen of Tax Deeds, with your What the Fact Friday. So, as most of you know, when you're buying at the auction, you do have to put in a deposit in order to bid online. In person, they recommend it. In person, of course, you'd bring the deposit with you. But since COVID and most of these auctions, many of them do have online auctions. So a lot of people ask me, well, how much should I have on deposit? So as you see here, this is a screen here telling you that, when you win the bid, you do have to make your payment within 24 hours. And you send that in by wire. Each auction is different. They have their own rules, but this particular one says by wire. So if you do need to figure out how much you need to put on deposit, because you can't bid without having a deposit, it's a good idea to figure out first how much you plan on spending on the properties you're interested in buying. Let's say you have a budget of $50,000 and the auction requires, and you say, I want to spend, at most $50,000 to buy anything at the tax deed auction. So usually they want you to have 5% on deposit. So if you plan on spending $50,000, then you do 50,000 times 0.05, and that gives you 2,500. So of course you should go a little bit over that because you never know. And that way I would put like maybe about $3,000 on deposit. Yes, you can get your deposit money back if you don't end up buying anything, but at least you have enough there in case you end up buying something. So what I like to say is figure out what is the most you think you're going to spend and come up with that 5% number and just let the money just sit there. And that way if you see something you want, you can go ahead and buy it. The other thing you can do is use the Mayo Formula. So if you have an idea on how much you want the market value of the property to be that you're buying, then you use the Mayo Formula that most investors use, which is the retail price times 70 or 75% minus the repairs. So whatever amount that is, then you take 5% of that, and that's how much you leave on deposit. So let's say you are planning on buying a piece of property, which its total market value is going to be like 100, and you're hoping to get it for like 50,000. So let's say it's 100,000. And if you're doing the Mayo Formula, that's times 0.70. And then we minus whatever the repairs might be. And let's just say, just for kicks, it's 25,000. So that brings us to 45,000. So at the most you're going to pay is 45,000. So you multiply that by 0.05, and that gives you 2,250. So you still see we're close to our $2,500 or 3,000. All right. So that is my What the Fact Friday. Enjoy your time and happy investing, and do be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Happy investing.